got a question in my first video about what do I mean by aiming with this little piece on your bow, because the son uses this arrow and is in the 270s. So what I mean by that is when I shoot, I lean my head. So I knock, I look at it, and I lean my head just a little bit, just so I can aim this right in the middle of my target and hit it. It's exactly like using a pin on a hunting bow. But to do that, it takes tuning your bow by messing with your poundage on your bow, taking it up or down to where you can hit it every time. So I'll have a little demonstration. I haven't shot in a little bit, so I'm not as dialed in as I like to be. So I pull, knock. I put my knock right here, inside my lip a little bit, where the lip of the knock right there is in my lip. I put my finger right under it, and I pull a little bit more than the other two fingers, my top finger. So I draw, I knock, and then I lean my head. So what that does is exactly like using a pin on a hunting bow. I'll try if I can. I'll put right here a diagram of like a picture. I'll draw it out of what it should look like. It just takes time to get used to, and leaning your head the perfect way every time. So is this, if you see, you put arrow in there. If you see, it is just about perfectly in line with your arrow, but just not. It's barely off. So you have to lean your head a little bit into like that to put it to where you can hit the middle with it. So I don't know how to explain it. I've been shooting nasp since 8th grade. I'm now a sophomore in high school, and that's just what I figured out. At 15 meters, I put it right in the middle of the target. At 10 meters, I put it in the middle of the black, but that'll be different for everybody. Even like your height will change that. If you're shorter, you need a heavier bow to do it. So what I do is I draw, I point. So when you draw your bow back, your thumb, you want to point it at your target with a little bit of pressure. So point it, push your thumb towards your target a little bit, and that'll make your arrow fly a whole lot straighter left and right. So I draw, I knock, lean my head, point, and I let go. It takes leaning your head, it's the hardest thing to do, because if you lean yours, say 45 degrees is perfect for you. If you lean at 46, you'll hit barely to the left or right. Actually, that would be left of your target, of the 10. So it just takes a lot of time to get used to, and a lot of practice and a lot of discipline. You need to shoot thousands of arrows before you can get it perfect. I'm not even perfect with it yet, but the day I shot my 300, I was just on that day. So Sorry, whoever asked, this video is a little late because I just saw it. I've been on YouTube for a little bit, just because I haven't thought of any videos to make. So, draw, knock, lean my head, and I let go. So, and letting go is a big part of it. If you snap your fingers open, it's hard to do that because you have to do it at the exact same speed every time. And if you hang your finger, if you hang a little bit, it'll be off. So you just need to let your hand go to a rest from this and just let your hand completely relax, and that'll sling the arrow out of your bow. And even on your drawback, painting your face, it helps a lot because you need that. So you're focusing on that and not pulling your bow. Pulling your bow is a big part of nasp archery. If you do it a little bit with these little bows, they're very unforgiving. So pull, knock, lean, point your finger. And even with these bows, pressure is a lot. If you put your nose pressure a little bit more than it needs to be, you'll hit way low. If you don't put enough, you hit way high. So I like to just lay my nose on there. And if you're hitting above and under the 10, when you can get to do that, then you'll be deadly. Because all you have to do from there is take your bow up or down and make it, don't force it. So what I mean by that is don't get it where you're close and then just put a little bit more pressure on your nose because you'll hit low and you won't be able to be consistent. Do it to find where you're comfortable, where you're shooting that comfortably every time. And then once you get comfortable with it, then take your bow up and down in poundage to figure it out. If you're hitting barely above the 10, just take your bow down not even half a turn. Try to shoot a group and be consistent. Don't shoot one arrow and be like, okay, I hit low, I need to take it up. You need to shoot a group. When I practice, I don't shoot 5 arrows, I shoot a ton. And I break a lot of arrows just because I get consistent. But that's good. I mean, it's bad for the price, but it's good for if you want to be good. I don't know, how else to explain it. But it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. To be good at nasp, even any archery, it takes a ton of discipline, a ton of arrows, like practicing every day. Most kids just buy a bow and don't ever try to tune it because they don't know how, especially the younger kids. All the people that are on top, like me, Jaeger, Ingram, Trey, and Caden, we all have our bows tuned perfectly to us. Don't shoot somebody else's. Every bow is going to be different. You can't shoot somebody else's bow and get it poundage right with one of these little dials and then expect for it to be the same. Because every limb is going to be different. Even some bows, you need a half a turn more on top or a half a turn more on the bottom. Have your arrow shoot straight. But another thing with that is your nocking point. Is if your arrow is flicking up, then you need to take your nocking point up. If arrow is flicking down, you need to take it down. Yeah. So it just takes a lot of tuning. It takes a ton to be good at nasps or any archery. You have to have a lot of tuning in your bow, a lot of time with your bow. But I'll try to get a. I'll make a diagram, like a picture, and put it right here again somewhere, and um, that's pretty much it on how I can explain it. Uh, Thanks for watching Bushwhacker Archery. Have a good day.